Hey everybody, Mark from Rams Up here. Before I get started with this week's video, I wanted to remind you, you can go to buyraycon.com/TPPN, use promo code TPPN15 and get 15% off on a new pair of earbuds. New advertiser, we're trying to make a push for them, so please check them out. A couple of items of worrisome news from the Rams front, I guess you could say. Terrell Lewis and Keir Thomas and Justin Hollis may have to step up this week. Apparently, Leonard Floyd had his knee buckle on him in practice, and structurally everything looks okay. So they're going to have to just see how it goes the rest of this week. He may not be able to go. And additionally, Van Jefferson, he will likely not be able to play either. So again, Ben Skowronek, and maybe get Allen Robinson involved like they should have last week. Maybe a little bit of Tutu Atwell, maybe more than one target and a drop for that guy. We'll see, but I'd much rather see Van Jefferson out there and Allen Robinson involved. That would be the ideal situation. Not going to happen this week. I am going to get into my top 12 teams. That's it, my top 12. I'm not going to spend time discussing whether the Lions should be ahead of the Jags or the Bears should be behind the Giants. I'm going to talk about 12 teams that deserve mentioning. And by the way, please feel free to comment on these videos. We encourage healthy engagement. Subscribe, like these videos, really appreciate it. So who are my top 12? I'll start from the bottom. Number 12, the Miami Dolphins. Finally putting it together, maybe. We don't know how good the Patriots are at this point, but the Dolphins handled them pretty well. Fun team to watch, by the way. Number 11, our good friends, the San Francisco 49ers. You know, they should be higher, but there's just still that question mark around the quarterback position. You know, if Lance puts in a couple of good performances, 2 weeks in a row, these guys, the 49ers, could vault into the top 5 really quickly. Number 10, the Green Bay Packers, a team that, you know, I kind of got caught up in the hype. Everybody always loves the Packers, but sometimes you got to step back and say, do they really have what it takes to make a Super Bowl run? And I'm starting to wonder if they do. The loss of Davante Adams has to really hurt them. Number 10, the Packers. Number 9, the Baltimore Ravens, a team that you can always count on early in the season, especially. It seems like Ravens taking care of business. Number 8, the Minnesota Vikings, a team I picked to win that division, and I still think they will. Pretty solid performance against the Packers, and they have a big showdown with the Eagles on Monday Night Football. That's going to be must-see TV. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Number 7, the Eagles, the teams the Vikings are playing. Again, a lot of people picked them to win the NFC East, including me, and with the Cowboys already losing their quarterback, it could be a cakewalk for the Eagles to the playoffs. And they're a good team, clicking on all cylinders in week 1. Although, you know, they probably, if they're as good as everyone says, maybe should have handled the Lions a little easier, but the Lions are better than people think. Number 6, the Cincinnati Bengals, you know, and I'm giving them a little bit of street cred, the fact that they are the defending AFC champions, but it's prove it time for the Bengals this week. They should clobber Dallas if they're the real deal. And number 5, our own Los Angeles Rams. I think they would be favored against most of these teams, perhaps even a couple teams above them, but hey, their performance was not pretty, so I got to ding them a little bit. Number 4, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, another team that I'm not totally sold on. What do we make of this Dallas team that they dominated? And still, it wasn't really pure domination. I mean, their defense pretty much shut down the Cowboys. Have some questions about their offense still. Number 3, the LA Chargers, almost said San Diego. The LA Chargers, you know, I picked the Chargers to win that division. I picked the Chiefs to win that game on Thursday night. But in the first quarter, first half, you know, I'm just looking at these two teams and thinking to myself, the Chargers are the better team. What a scary team they can be. They just got to avoid doing those little things the Chargers, or big things the Chargers are they seem to do over and over again, these big plays, critical plays that go against them. The Chargers are going to be okay, though. Love their coach, love their roster. Number 2, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are a very good team. I don't know they deserve to win that game at home against the Chargers. So I'm certainly predicting they're going to slip a little bit, but got to give it to them. 2 big wins out of the gate. Andy Reid coaching that team up as always. And I think there's a big separation between these 2 through 11 teams and the number 1 team at this point, the Buffalo Bills. Pretty good domination by them, pretty complete domination over them against the Rams. It was 10-10 at halftime, but that was largely due to some badly timed turnovers on the Bills' part. It could have been a lot worse. So that's what I have so far. That's my 1 through 12. After 1 week and 1 game, thought I'd offer that up now. And again, as I said, feel free to comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. Get some chatter going on this YouTube channel. Would really appreciate it. And we'll be back Sunday, probably with a video and a pod. Not sure what order. Both of them will be coming at you. And hey, by the way, I'm going to share a little advertisement from some new guys on board. Check that out. And after that, we'll see you next week. Hey folks, Mark from Rams Up here. I wanted to announce we have a new sponsor, Manscaped, the best in below-the-waist men's grooming products. I have the Weed Whacker and the Lawnmower, among a couple other things. Not going to get into the details how I use the lawnmower, not how I roll, but I will tell you the Weed Whacker, which I'm holding in my hand here, is the highest quality and most effective nose trimmer I've ever had. It is amazing. And what's cool about both these products is they're waterproof. You can stand in the shower, do your business, and no cleaning up after yourself, no cleaning up hairs off the vanity or the bathroom floor. Good stuff, just really high performing. I love these products. And if you go to Manscaped now and use promo code RAMSUP, you'll get a 20% discount. So don't miss out on that. That's manscaped.com. Check them out.